last time, having defeated the Shattered Guardian and placed the first elemental beacon in the plane of Earth, you began to make your way back to the Bold Endeavor to consult with the crew and decide on your next move. As a reminder, you have 3 more elemental beacons to place and must convince 3 of the primordials to help you. Your only hints on how to do this so far are that everything can be accessed in some fashion from the Astral Sea, and the elemental planes are accessible in some fashion or another from the various realms of Altharn. We will pick up right as you're basically coming back to the Endeavor. It's ready and waiting for you. Just hovering about 15 feet in the air currently.
All right.
I saved some babies.
Yes.
Yay!
Yep. It's generally a good thing. I think we gotta go talk to my boss next. Is that what we agreed on?
I don't know, but
Yes.
Caesar doesn't know, but he's gonna go with it anyway.
Yes, correcto, indeed.
Okay.
And be like, yo, can you help us? And also, what do we do next?
We're here, right?
Correct. This is not like, perfectly to scale or anything. It's just a general.
So we can go through the Astral Sea to get back to Telkor, which is where I know Ulbark to be.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can go to Andar, to the library, and then to Telkor. But
I'm listening.
I was wondering where that was going.
Does that mean we can't go there because there's a vault door there?
Yes.
the
So
entire last campaign.
you would actually have learned about this in the time you spent at the library, but about 40 years ago, there were some issues wherein the chains, the Deathar is the 9 hells, it's where the demons and devils live. And about 40 years ago, the chains that keep that door closed and thus keep devils from kind of overrunning things became weakened. And a separate group of librarians, all of whom you've met at this point, RGB, Luck, Tanjin, Warwick, they were responsible for the rechaining of those doors. And so that is impossible to go through those doors.
I was about to say, why can't they escape through the elemental plane of fire? But then I realized that's not connected to anything else.
It's almost like the gods did that on purpose.
All right. Wait. But don't we have to place a beacon in all 4 elemental planes?
Yes.
I'm afraid that no is inaccurate.
Jim has made us aware that we can draw on the map, and I feel like he's going to take that away from us now.
Uncomfortable. Honestly, like making notes on the world map is not like the worst idea in the world.
At least the first one.
Yes, let's y'all must be scrolled in more than that. Okay. Well, how do we navigate the Astral Sea? How did we do it before?
A god opened a tear for you. Or no, not a god, a wizard opened a tear for you, and you piloted a little skiff.
What's this place? I can't click on that. What's this place?
The Shadowfell. You have actually been there. After you failed to rescue Elania, Bind took you through there to get to the library. It's basically
Oh, yeah.
It is the road by which the living become the dead, essentially.
Neat.
Purgatory type shit.
Interesting that Handar is not connected to it. So, yeah.
Is this conversation had in the presence of any of the crew, or do you guys kind of sequester yourselves to chat?
I think we would at least have Nin. Nin? Is it Nin?
Yeah, Nin's the...
Yeah. We would definitely, Nin would at the very least be there.
Lethal and Calababy might push their way in.
We would all gather in the captain's quarters, put a map down, and Caesar would put his hands up and go, "Oh, so here's the plan."
That's a big no-no right there.
He's no longer there.
Where's Sarn is not on the list for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And she's hostile. They're all hostile. Oh no.
Oh, BB, no.
But as you are having this conversation and talking about trying to get to Telkor, Lethala will chime in, kind of interrupting without paying attention the way she usually does. And she just says, we could ask my mom for help, couldn't we?
Can we? It
Who's
feels
mom?
like we have to get to Telkor to ask how to get to Telkor.
I thought she gave you a mark. Because, you saved my life and everything.
Which time?
The first time.
Ah, I see.
I'm looking at myself trying to figure out what I don't remember this.
When y'all went to Telkor the first time, you met Vinesk, Lethala's mother, at the Dragon Council Festival. She thanked you for saving her daughter, and she gave you a draconic mark it's basically it's a gold piece, but it's like 1.5 times the size of a normal gold piece, with her family crest on it, and it is a marker that she owes you a favor.
Right. And I put that in my inventory. I think when it updated, a lot of my inventory got lost.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I lost my drugs.
You got rid of your drugs. You sold your drugs.
Oh shit.
When
You're right.
Your woman told you to clean up your act.
I was like, I lost them. You mean don't you mean you sold them? Who'd you sell
Who
them
was
to?
the guy I beat up for stealing them then? I'm confused.
He was very confused.
He was more confused than I was.
Where are my drugs?
Oh, I could write one more. We're at proficiency 5. That means I can write another person onto my hat.
Ooh.
I have Leo, Caesar, Yori, and Nin at the moment.
So is the mark like a magical thing, or is it just like means
Probably.
that she owes something?
I don't know exactly how they work. I probably would have learned how to do it if I'd stayed there, but this was more fun.
Okay. I pull out the coin.
It feels oddly warm for being a metal coin.
Probably should have realized that this was magical earlier. Or, like there's some sort of corrosive reaction interacting with my skin at the moment. But we're going to go with magical. Hey, look, it's a dragon coin. Squeeze it a bit. What's your mother's name again?
Vinesk.
Vinesk, we call for aid.
Moment passes. Oh, Mr. Shion, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought you forgot about it. How can I help? How's Lethala doing? Is Lethala alright?
Yes, is it like just in my head or
Yes.
it's a hologram? Okay. She is learning from a great warrior.
Marvelous.
Is he?
Uh,
Can we hear her, or is it just him?
You're just hearing him currently.
And is he thinking back or speaking out loud?
I am speaking out loud. Even if
What
it
are
thinking
you
would just
talking
work.
about, bro? Yeah, she's fine. She's right there.
Yeah, so we need to get back to Telkor so I can get in contact with an old friend. But we are currently in the elemental plane of Earth. Is it
Oh, he's
possible that you
talking
could
to her.
guide us? Or we need to get our entire ship over there. possible.
Entire ship. How big is this ship?
I
Big.
give her rough dimensions, 100 feet long. It's a living ship if that helps or hinders.
Oh, that will be a huge help. I can pull some strings. The only folk who have the ability and honestly willingness to do such a thing are probably the Winter Court. They're not the most pleasant to deal with, but they're mostly honest folk. It'll take some time. I'll need a day or two.
Day or two. All right, we'll just hang out with the Myconids until then.
All right. The mark will remain until you consider my debt fulfilled. So if you need me, just give it a squeeze and say my name. I'll get on this as fast as I can.
So basically, until we can just like not feel any gratitude towards you and just keep asking you for stuff.
Luckily, you don't hear a word, so you don't get to insult her like that.
Oh.
All right. We appreciate it.
And the mark cools ever so slightly.
All right. We got a few days to kill.
What?
Yeah, we gotta wait for something like open the path for us and guide us through.
Just us and the damn mushrooms?
I mean, we have space. We
Go
have.
somewhere else, can't we?
Well, we could. Anybody want to go see what else is going on in the land of the Earth? That was redundant. Terrible.
Sure. What kind of parties can do
Tomorrow.
fungus people get through?
Thought you want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's other mushroom places, right?
There might be more than mushrooms. Also, we need a nap first.
True.
Let's
that.
convene on the morrow. So says your captain.
Nice.
Aye, Captain, and I slammed the door in his face accidentally.
He rubs his snoot.
Long rest is easy to achieve. The crew keeps watch, but there don't seem to be any issues. It's fairly quiet on the edge of this subterranean village.
We are doing a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Da 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 do 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 do.
Anything in particular you would like to do with your couple of free days?
Honestly,
Bite.
kind of explore, see if there's any other societies around here that we can get into mischief in.
Okay. Can you please roll me a D6?
The 6.
The 6.
Uno.
All right. So the Endeavor, at least in its initial departure, kind of heads back out the way it came. You decide to veer a little bit, but at the moment you are kind of just in a giant cave, so there's not it takes a while before you find anywhere you can change course.
Mhm.
The question is, do you want to change course and remain underground, or do you want to go back out into the desert-like area?
What's probably going to be more interesting?
Maybe there's more than desert.
Maybe.
You guys want to do peyote in the desert?
And we can fly up higher and like see further to spot any places, whereas the tunnel could just keep going and we could just like find nothing. And we wouldn't be able to see that there's nothing.
True.
All right. To the desert.
I'm never doing peyote again.
Out into the desert you go, and you just start sailing. It is beautiful in a very sort of barren way. You out here see no greenery, no plant life of any kind. It is nothing but rocks and stone. And despite that, there is an extraordinary variance in the landscape as the Endeavor flies. You go up relatively high, so you're covering a lot of ground quite quickly. And you have sort of rolling dunes of desert, followed in an hour or two by these very craggy, rocky cliffs that go far down to the point where in some places you can't even see the ground at the bottom of these cracks. And after a while, there is a really quite bizarre shift. You had kind of gotten used to the warm tan and brown of sand and the mesa rocks. And there comes a point where it seems like a switch almost flips, and suddenly everything is jet black and kind of shiny.
Oh, how far did we go?
And as you kind of creep up to the edge of this, you realize the land takes a fairly steep dip, and in the center of it is a absolutely beautiful, massive structure made of this same jet black stone. It almost looks like a crater, and what could only be described as a castle built in the center of it, but the kind of castle that holds hundreds, if not possibly even thousands of people.
Well, this looks unsettling.
Damn, I was way off. I heard black rock and I'm like, damn, did we hit like volcanic shit?
Did we
Best
find
guess is it's
another
Obsidian.
fortress?
Which is volcanic.
Yeah.
And brittle.
We
Regardless of what
found
Minecraft is.
a ruined nether fortress.
Are the elemental
Uh,
planes? I assume that like the realms, like Bunthor and Telkor and stuff, are globes, right? Or is it kind of a flat Earth scenario? Undefined.
Undefined, closer to globes.
Okay.
Science hasn't caught up to geography yet.
they're a
But
globe
elemental-
by way of Mobius strip.
Got it. But the elemental planes are probably like flat earthy.
RGB hasn't
Earth,
figured
at
it out
least.
yet. He's been trying to figure out other things. He'll get to geography eventually.
Okay. Anybody know what this is? Do I know what this is?
You can.
Do I know what this is?
If y'all want to make a history check, have at it.
Yeah, I have a book of ancient secrets that I feel like I can spend on this.
Caesar has no idea.
Okay, just add 5 to this roll. I don't want to like mess around with it. 18.
18.
I can just roll physically.
Either way. You don't know exactly what this is. Either of you. However, you can tell that the rock is this shiny black rock is obsidian, and you know that the elemental plane of Earth is the primordial sort of resting place of rock and stone and earth in all of its forms, which includes obsidian and lava and all of that various sort of forms of igneous material. And that Genasi and earth elementals and any living being that has a primordial connection to earth can also be found in all of these iterations. So maybe that's a city or a castle made by elementals or Genasi or something to that extent.
Does it look
Like
evil?
the making inside a cave and somebody else has this tower.
Let's go say hi.
Do we have a spell that's like amplify sound? Would prestidigitation work for that?
I believe nope.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy does that. Thaumaturgy can make your voice booming.
I feel like I should.
Or you can just scream harder.
How far are we from the castle?
How far do you want to be? The edge of the Obsidian crater is 700-800 feet.
Okay.
Okay, I lean over the side of the ship. Yo!
No response.
Hey, yo!
Yo!
I think it's empty, bro.
Maybe they just don't hear us.
Nah, it looks empty.
What would you like to do?
I think we can approach.
Okay.
I just remember I have to. I'll switch out branding smite.
Switching out your paladin spells.
Yeah. Yeah, screw it. Okay.
Does it look like there's like a front to this place? Like, can we go around and see if there's a front?
You're seeing the front. It looks like a medieval castle, but it's all made of this shiny black stone. Lots
Sounds like
of
a groggy-
spires and giant open gate.
So there's no sign of anybody?
Nope.
It seems like a trap,
I'm
but
going
it also looks
to-
like fun.
Are we? Sorry, while I was doing that space, I wasn't paying attention. Are we walking up to the gates or whatever?
We're still flying, but
Okay.
it's up to you.
I don't want to get too close. I might think we're threatening them if we get too close. So.
What if we wrap a really long rope around me and I go walk up to them, and if it goes bad, you can just yoink me back.
Do we have any kind of like nautical like signal flags? Like, you know, like want to trade or like friendly or like we're gonna kill you?
Yeah, you have all the basic established flags. Essentially, the merchant princes in Boonthor have kind of an established system, and pretty much any ship that runs in Boonthor, even the pirate ships, have those basic flags.
Let's put out the friendly ones.
All right, we'll do that. Get a little bit closer, and then like a couple hundred feet out, we'll land and just walk up.
Okay.
Well, I have a way of getting out. I don't know about y'all.
We both have multiple.
Everybody's
escape
got
methods.
a way of getting out. But
Well, I
he
can
does
just fly
have-
away.
He does have a more stylish way of getting out. I'll give him that.
We're we all have coward abilities
I don't use mine though.
because you're not a coward.
Mine is destructive.
Anyway, as we get closer, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. Remind me how that spell works.
So concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay.
So, concentration thing on myself, just in case.
As soon as you walk through the gates of this Obsidian castle, your alert goes up. The weird thing is, it is a kind of a low level alert. Like it doesn't immediately ping like, there's an elemental or a fiend right there. You get the sense that you're in the presence of an elemental. And it is not directional.
Oh.
So
The
fortress is
castle's a
alive.
dude.
Yep, this entire place is a being.
My bet is that there is some kind of orangutan or gorilla somewhere around here. He'll be the real sand user.
What if he's right, though? What are you gonna look like then when he's right?
Oh shit, it's another JoJo reference? Awesome.
So you're within the bounds of the castle gate in what you can only assume is supposed to be a courtyard. It is empty. There are structures, like a horse stable, a tack room. You see a door that goes into the building. But there's no signs of life, no signs of any sort of being living here. It almost looks like some sort of strange art piece.
Does Leo, not Leo, Shion, does Shion alert us to the fact that this place might be alive?
You said it was an elemental, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually, the spell doesn't specify if I know which one it is, but
I feel like it would make sense. I think an elemental and a fiend have very different vibes.
we, I think, are standing. This entire place might be an elemental, just one being.
So it's gonna eat us?
I mean, kind of. We got ourselves eaten, I suppose, or maybe is this entire thing its tattoo? This entire city just like a tattoo?
I'm thinking
On
Venus
what?
Flytrap. Or that movie Monster House.
What'd you say, Leo?
Tattoo on what?
Like, it's a city, but there's no one living here, so it's like an art piece on its body, right? So it's like a tattoo.
Oh, so maybe it's like huge.
My
This is like
assumption
the
was
tip of
that
the iceberg.
I thought the castle itself was the elemental. That was my
Well,
assumption.
well, yeah, but like its skin.
I'm gonna immediately turn around and leave, and see if I can leave. See if it's easy to.
I'm gonna hold my hand down and like see if I can connect with it in any way.
Okay. Leo, you walk right out the gate and you feel something as you walk through the gate, but there is no resistance. It's almost like walking through a curtain or a veil. Everything looks the same. You've not had any resistance coming or going, but you can feel a difference going out.
And you said there's no biological matter, no plant life, no nothing.
Nothing. Shion, you put your hand to the ground and kind of attune yourself with it for a moment. Can you make me are you just trying to see what you can feel? Are you trying to reach out to something? Like,
I'm
what's
trying
your...
to see if I can get a response in any way, like if there's any sense that it even knows we're here, and if it can communicate.
Okay. Can you make me just a straight charisma check?
Okay.
You feel just the slightest reverberation. Like, it acknowledges your existence, but you've not given it any reason really to engage with you.
Seems like he's not pissed off at us. I think we should keep it like that, personally, as your
Yeah.
captain.
It's fascinating though.
I'm gonna walk back in and
Okay.
start playing my heart out. Holy
Jesus
shit, I'm so good at
Christ!
performance now. I'm so broken at performance now. It's ridiculous.
The classic bard experience.
I have plus
It's a
15.
sulking experience.
Plus 15 performance.
So that's not even a great roll. You rolled okay.
Well, it is. It's a good roll. It's 18.
Oh my god. So you just start playing. Hayato comes out and like does a little. He gives you some percussion on the side of your lute, and
I'm trying to kind of get the vibe of, ooh, mysterious Obsidian castle, solemn but maybe not scary. Kind of scary. Probably a little scary.
Very, very frightening.
You play for a minute or two, and the door to the castle opens. And through it steps a young-looking female figure, dressed in black silk. Her skin looks like it is made of the same stone as the structure you're currently standing in. And she walks out and she just kind of crosses her arms and smiles at you. I can't remember the last time I heard music like that.
You dig?
Well done.
Out of character, I just want to point out, and I just remembered this. Thank you, Jim. I think my next character for the next campaign is going to be named Digby, and he's going to be like, "My name's Digby. You dig?"
I'm also just going to point out that you're kind of lucky she didn't take offense to a very stereotypical, response to say to a rock person.
Oh. Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
That's all you gotta say.
Shion's kind of like smiles like, well, he is probably the best musician I've ever heard.
I'd imagine so.
I've
Leo's
heard many a ballad about myself.
slightly
He-
taken aback, but also not surprised, but slightly taken aback by that.
May I ask what you're all doing here?
Boredom.
I don't want to put it in that manner, but we are, in fact, spending time taking in the beauty of the realm and, finding interesting places and people.
I suppose I
We got like a day to kill,
qualify.
so we're chilling out.
What'd you say, Liz?
I suppose I
right.
qualify. Although I did sort of set up shop here with the purpose of not meeting anyone for a while.
We can go if you don't want any company.
It was nice to see you all. Bit of a break from the usual is not terrible, I suppose.
May I ask who and, if it's not too offensive, what you are?
When are you?
I don't.
That actually might be relevant.
Yeah.
And sometimes why are you?
That's always relevant.
Well, as to the why, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I'm working on figuring that out myself. Who? Well, my name's not really for... No offense, folks such as you.
You can't pronounce it if you have a mouth.
Mouths like
I
yours,
think that
anyway.
was I had a character. I think that was the bad choice. She's gonna show us her mouth now, and we're all gonna die. It's like, you mean this mouth, bro? Ah!
You can call me Drillat, I suppose.
Real?
And as to the what am I, I'm not entirely sure of that either.
Is there a reason you can tell us about why you've isolated yourself?
Well, I believe I'm fairly new to this whole existing thing, at least in the form I currently have. And I sort of want to figure myself out before dealing with the universe writ large.
You should make a name for yourself. Let everyone know who you are. Fame and glory.
I'm
That's
not
my
sure.
motto. My thumb has been censored.
And it would seem that suits you. I'm not so sure it would suit me. I know I was created from the void. I know that much. But
The void. Is the void one of the things we're looking for? Or one of the representatives we're trying to connect with?
It was one
Is
of
it-
the names they were given. Void, null, unlife.
Oh, unlife.
You, do we know the name of the unlife
Caledon.
Caledon? Are you aware of a being called Caledon?
I think he might be my creator. Which is a strange thing to say. You don't usually expect the void to bring things to be, but we're in strange times.
Assuming there was a beginning, then the void had to have brought something that must have come from the void.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not saying your course is wrong, but I will say, in my experience, you usually learn who you are by seeing who you are with others. Something, just when you're ready, something to think about.
That is good to know. Thank you. Perhaps it's time I started moving.
I dig the hermit vibes, though. My bad, I keep using that word, huh?
That's all right. I don't know enough about what you mean to be insulted by it. If that makes any sense.
When you say
Maybe-
new,
Maybe
Sorry.
take a learning course at the Adult Learning Center to know what insults are and what to avoid, just in case someone like says something racist towards you.
What race am I?
That's a good question. I think that's what you need to ask yourself first.
Leo is stopping himself from extremely potent flirty comments right now, thinking about how he's married.
So are you like the whole castle, or is there like something else?
Oh, is that what this is called? Castle.
Yeah, usually used to defend against threats, enemies.
Which
Can
is,
also can also
on
be a,
par with everything you've said. You want to be alone. You put up walls, and in this case, it's more literal for you.
a true castle is also a cultural center, a place of gathering for the people, so that they know where they can go to be safe.
That sounds much nicer.
And make sure to have plenty of traps and other things to kill people who try to hurt you.
I think it would be very difficult to hurt me, if I'm being honest.
When you say new, how new?
Few months? Not more than
We're
a
lucky
year.
that I had a character. I feel like we're lucky we're the first ones for her to meet. I feel like things could have gone a lot worse if someone else showed up first.
She's also lucky that she caught us at a good time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I can't believe we just got back from Siegecraft, and it's like I can't wait to visit this castle.
Do we still have the mushroom spores that let us telepathy to each other?
Yes, you've got that for a month.
I'm talking to, I guess, both of you. Is she like a new primordial or some shit, or like a demi primordial?
It's possible that Caledon is hedging bets, creating a replacement if something happens to it.
Is that a big deal? Caesar says.
Nah.
We don't know. This is all above our heads. We should just...
Everything's above my head.
You know what?
I'm gonna...
No, you go first.
I'm gonna be like, well, it's a pleasure meeting you. And stick out my hand for a hand.
She walks up and looks at it quizzically. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Do something very stupid. I'm gonna be like, here, we can demonstrate. I'm gonna hold my hand out to Caesar.
He's
To
gonna
demonstrate what a handshake is.
He's gonna grab your forearm or whatever approximation of what his hand can actually grab, and he's gonna squeeze as hard as he possibly can. And you go like this.
I'm gonna make a con check. I'm gonna make a con save to see if I can cover up how painful it is. Nope.
And then you go like this, as hard as you can.
Gentle.
All right.
That's how warriors do it.
She reaches out her hand to Leo.
Okay, whoa.
Heartbroken.
Whoa. So that's one way to do it. If you don't mind, and I leave my hand out, but with like the undershake kind of thing, and I slowly grab her other hand and put it in my hand like a lady handshake, like take and kiss it, you know.
Okay.
Do I feel anything?
It feels like you are holding the hand of a statue. It is just solid stone.
I was half expecting you to be like, then you go like this, go like that, you know, peace.
Can I do like an arcana?
I
was half expecting to, when I touched her, to have like a like amazing
I
visions
see
of, like,
everything.
Yeah.
Did you say you wanted to make an arcana check? As you touched her? Sure, go ahead.
Damn, I'm rolling like crazy today.
You are absolutely in the presence of a cosmic being of some kind, whether that's a demi-primordial or just sort of like some space Earth Ganassi. Hard to tell. She's not just your run-of-the-mill, has the primordial earth in her veins, Ganassi. She comes from outer space.
Man, why'd I have to get married before I found the beautiful cosmic being?
Look, let's be honest. She's out of your league.
Yeah, okay, little man.
Not for me, though. He's just gonna like stand up a little straighter, and he's like, if I wasn't a fighter.
I assume we're having this in our telepathy.
Her eyes just kind of bounce between the three of you as she takes a step back. And then she doesn't have hair per se, because she's essentially a statue. She looks like a stone statue. But she takes what would be her hair and breaks off a piece of it and kind of splits it into these 3 shards, and she hands one to each of you. Thank you for the lesson.
This is rock candy.
Yeah, eat it. See what happens.
What's her name again?
Dry luck.
Yeah, can you spell it?
Dry.
Here, let me spell it.
Oh. Dry like. Dry.
Dry luck.
Okay.
Dry luck.
So,
She's Gaelic.
dry like. Dry like's hair stone. We're about to go do something extraordinarily dangerous, but after it's done, I'll remember to pay you a visit. See, yeah,
Assuming I'm still here.
indeed.
Never had a cosmic wife before.
Not my point. Actually, what Shion is thinking is that a sentient fortress might be a good way, to expand his underground railroad.
Kind of reminds me of what is it, Constantine's house that's actually alive and it, like teleports in places. It like just flies around.
But also, a new being is a new source of life. Also has a more spiritual fascination for him. So there's a lot of reasons why he's trying to keep that line open. Also, never mind. I'm not gonna say that loud. Let's move on.
Leo's just staring at her, wishing he wasn't married.
In your head, you hear, okay, if I'm going to say it, in your head, it's like, you do realize emotionally, putting emotions aside,
Oh, I
just
see where this
physically
is
speaking,
going. I see where this is
I don't think that'll be pleasant. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a
I heard
comment
it's gonna
that she's
rock.
like- I thought
Anything
you were-
else you would like to do with your day after retreating from within the walls of Draylak?
Where is Yuri? And she just drops down in front of me. The black wall.
Literally just falls to the ground.
She
Face
like,
first. Ah!
Face
She, like-
first.
She like drills out of the ground and right in front of you.
I know what
Nah,
you're
nah.
thinking. I know what you're thinking. We're married.
They literally met because Shion was hitting on her best friend, and she was like, wait, no. But what if all 3?
It's just the visual of her just falling face first to the ground.
No, I meant like drop down like a ninja. Because she's a rogue.
Yeah.
And it's a black, everything's black. She wears dark clothing. The joke was going to be, she's going to be like, this place is amazing to hide in. That was going to be the punchline. I don't know where y'all were going with this.
Just like a cartoon exit. It's like, I wonder where what's his name is. Splat. Sorry.
Anything else you'd like to do with your day?
Play cards.
Nice.
Regale-
Calababy stiffs all of the crew. Turns out she is a master gambler.
Ella BB, what the fuck?
Listen, it's
She
not my
even
problem
won
you
the
never learned
cards.
how to count cards. I mean, that's
Even-
not... And she runs.
How'd you even hold the cards?
Oh, that's why I got a magical set that the card size adjusts based on who's holding
Just
them.
gonna hide in the wall until everybody comes down.
And this is why I only bet with silver.
As evening approaches, the sun, such as it is in this realm, begins to set, and you are all sort of getting ready to wind down for the evening. The crew is setting up its night shift, and a small tear opens on the deck of the Bold Endeavor. Through it steps a very stern-looking, pale-faced Winter Eladrin with just the most sour, chewed down on a bunch of lemons face. And she kind of looks across everyone she can see. Did I get here properly? This is the Bold Endeavor?
What time of day is this?
Sunset.
Okay.
What's an Aladdin?
Oh, thank God. I was waiting all day for this pizza.
Eladrin they are elves that are specifically attuned to the seasons, and so they actually like kind of change form and sometimes even personality, depending on what season they're either born into, or some can switch seasons.
Shion is not on deck at this point.
What is it they say? I'm in my autumn phase.
But she is very clearly a Winter Eladrin, pale skin, silver hair.
They're like the fairies from the Tinkerbell movies.
Yeah. Who you?
Zara, I was sent by Lady Venesk of Driznokul. I was told you need help traversing the Astral Sea.
Yeah. Can we set that up or what?
Certainly, this is a living ship, yes?
Yeah.
May
Yo,
I...
Dev.
The knot of wood on the railing comes flying forward, and she pops up. Yeah? What's that? Oh, hi, new person. Hello, how's it going? You are a very young living ship to be so large. Yeah, well, I wasn't, like, bored the ship. The ship was here that I was made a part of it, so that I took control of it. I don't actually have full control of it yet. I'm still working on that. There's a lot of kinks that I'm still...
She was adopted, but we love her.
She'll grow into it.
I see. Well, and she basically turns her back to all of you so that she is just facing Dev, and they start to have a conversation. And we're going to take a quick break there because I got to use the bathroom.
Yes!
So, does anyone inform Shion of the new guest?
They're just talking right now. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go find them. Where are you at,
We're
Shion?
in our private room, magic room.
Is there a way to like knock on a specific one of the magic rooms?
You knock on the main door, and basically all three rooms hear the knock.
You never told me what my room was.
Well, you've seen it by now.
What does your room look like? They're made to fit the person.
I thought you came up with something. Let me think about it.
Shion, okay, so Shion answers the door, is like, sticks his head around it, is like, do I need to put my pants back on?
Nah. I mean, it's up to you, really, dog. Like, who am I to talk?
What do you
But
need?
I mean, most cartoon cats like don't wear pants, so you know.
Dragon Lady sent the elf. She here.
Close the door. 2 minutes later, I'm back out. Okay.
You see Zora, Dev at this point has like manifested most of her body, and it looks like she's just sitting on the railing, sort of swinging her legs. And Zora is holding a wooden, well, kind of looks like a dowsing rod, And she's holding it in front of Dev, and you just overhear her saying, "So you're going to tune to the frequency you hear when we tap this, and that should open the proper tear, and then it will make a light that we can traverse by that will take us. Unfortunately, this is going to take us to Ferestenen, which will... It will be interesting to see this ship in winter, but, you know, we'll get through it and you'll be fine, I'm sure. It's not cold enough to freeze you solid." And Dav just kind of... "Okay.
Hello, welcome aboard the Bold Endeavor.
Oh, are you the captain?"
Yeah, most people think so.
And she holds out her hand. "Zora."
Sure.
"Pleasure."
This is my wife, Yori. Have you met everyone else? Sorry, I missed the rest of the conversation.
"I have met..." And she points at Leo. "That one, he did not give me his name." And
Leo, first mate, Caesar, mascot.
He's taking a nap. You know, or he's taking a nap on the deck.
I give her like all the major names and of everyone who's awake currently.
Caesar is taking a nap on deck, which just looks like him lying dead in the like Peter Griffin sprawled pose, like just drooling out.
Mascot. Our
it's
mascot.
like, it's like, oh, he tucked himself out fighting people.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Caesar's official title is public relations. I think we actually established that like a year ago.
Yeah, he's HR actually.
I'm captain/HR. I make sure everybody's hired and happy with everything I'm doing.
"And I'm
Damn.
Dev." Dev just raises her hand. "Yes, I figured that out because we've been talking for the last 5 minutes. So as I was saying to your ship here, I gave her a tuning fork. Luckily, she does have the capacity to plane shift, so that will make things easier. You will need to acquire more tuning forks if there are more places you want to plane shift to, but we can get you to Telkor. Because this is my specialty and my fork, unfortunately, you are going to end up in Ferestenen. I don't know exactly where you're planning to go from there, but she should be fine. It's not, you know, an absolute wasteland."
Damn, they're taking us to Siberia.
Oh, well, I'm glad I have her.
It is quite cold.
Okay. Dev, you up for this?
I think I figured it out. Plane shifting's kind of complicated, but she explained it really well.
What did I
Wait,
tell
so
you
is
about
this
playing
like a...
Rose?
Go ahead.
What did I tell you about playing with strange magic?
I am strange magic.
No, you told her not to mess with dark magic.
I'm going to like. How big is she? Is her avatar?
Her avatar, when she fully manifests it, is like a Rosie size. She's like 3.5-ish feet tall, very lanky.
I'm going to do the like anime young child head pat and just say, "You're right. You're our strange little magic."
I didn't even know she was that big. I thought she was just like baby Groot, but like sticking out of a wall. She's
She
just,
was
like, hanging there.
She was that 9 months ago.
3 time skip. All right. Now, what was Jim gonna say?
Is this like a one-time thing, or are you like teaching her how to plane ship?
I'm teaching her how to plane shift. As I said,
Oh.
she holds up the dowsing rod. With this, she'll only be able to go to Telkor, but if you find more tuning forks, you'll be able to go to other places.
Oh shit. Is plane shifting like in depth? Like, should I like pack a lunch or like a puke bag or?
I think we should all put handholds on the ships.
You might want to set up rigging for the Astral Sea just to be safe, but at least from here to Telkor, it should not be a terribly strenuous trip. If you're planning to do more travel in the Astral Sea, things can get dicey, but especially these days with everything out in the open again.
Well, all right. We appreciate your help.
Certainly. I will stay with you since we are going to my hometown anyway.
All right, we have an excellent cook, so that's a great decision.
I look forward to it. And she hands the wooden tuning fork to Dev, who just kind of holds it reverently like she's holding something that could shatter with a breath, even though it's a fairly sturdy looking stick. Oh boy.
So it's not made of metal.
No, it's wood.
Hmm.
Am I doing this right away?
I mean, yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not like it's gonna like. Is it gonna
Practice.
take a while?
Have
or-
we had a long rest since the encounter with Jaylock?
This would have been the long rest.
It's like the night of that, right?
Yeah.
Is it gonna take a while, or is it just gonna be like a?
Is this something we should do?
By the
And
sound of
like-
it, there's still travel time involved.
Yeah, this is just learning how to open the door. We still gotta walk through the hallway. The hallway being, the astral sea.
Maybe we should wait till the morning then. How late is it? Sunset or like?
By this point, the sun has set. It is astoundingly
starts
dark. You notice there's no stars in the elemental plane of Earth.
Yeah, let's just wait until the morning.
Okay. And she sinks back into the grain of the ship, and you notice the rod just goes with her.
Pike will get you some food and show you where you can sleep.
Zora, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Pike just kind of pokes from around the corner. Did I miss something?
We have a guest who needs food and a bed, if you don't mind.
Sure, I can. Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
The night ends without a hitch. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm gonna interrogate Calabibi at spell point.
At what?
Spell point.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me point at you.
Can you make an intimidation check?
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
She crosses her arms and kind of just looks up her nose at you. You wouldn't dare.
I've done things.
So have I.
Caesar's gonna come in and be like, "Don't be talking down to my crew, my sidekick."
Damn,
He's
you
gonna
demoted her to
slap your
sidekick?
finger away.
Ow.
Listen, just for your trouble, because I feel a little bad, I wiped the floor with you. And she pulls out a silver piece from her pouch and hands it to you.
It's not about the money. I slap it out of her hand and burst out of the room. I'm losing my touch, damn it. I'm a family man now.
That's not a bad thing.
I slammed the door.
Just don't take any more money from him. He's such a whiny baby sometimes.
Yeah, maybe I should use the unmarked cards next time.
I told you.
I
I told you you have to build up the trust. You have to
Can I
make
do
them
it?
think that you suck at cards.
Can I do a perception?
Sure.
Shit.
Nope. No idea.
I keep walking.
Look, you gotta lose a few more times, then they're gonna think that you're not very good, and then you take all their money.
Right. Too hard, too fast. Got it. Okay.
You gotta build up the crowd before you can wow them.
Right. You gotta take a fall before you can make.
Everybody likes an underdog.
Everybody likes an underdog. And she nods her head as she's walking away. Everybody likes an underdog. Okay.
Shion, who is trying to get the guests settled in, just walks by and stares at them for a second. I don't want to know, And unless the ship is on fire, don't bother me for the rest of the night. I just keep walking.
The next day, as morning comes, you find yourself out on the deck as the ship is waking up. Dev is standing basically fully manifested right at the head of the ship, just sort of staring out on the bow. Is that the front of the ship? I should know this by now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You'd think I
Why
would
do we
have
have
nailed these
different
terms by
names?
now.
Why do we have different names for different parts of the ship? Do we just want to feel special? Like, did sailors just want to feel special or something? I don't know.
Because it was to standardize the terms, and because they are standardized, they didn't evolve with the rest of the language as much.
Is
Also,
lingo.
port and starboard makes sense to me a little bit because it's relative. But
Yeah.
I don't know which one's which. I always forget.
Port
I
is
always
left. They have the
remember-
same number of letters.
I always remember starboard is right because for a long time I thought it was left and I was wrong.
That's one way to
You
do it.
remember because you were wrong once.
Yep.
But no, I remember because port and left have the same number of letters.
yeah.
That's boring and logical.
But she's holding the tuning fork, and so it's almost like she's like meditating with it. I'm a little scared to do this.
That's all right. We're all here with you. Take that as comforting and not pressure that we all might die if you did it wrong.
No
But
pressure.
we all might not die.
This is why you make it the big bucks.
I don't get paid.
Wow. Shion, you've dropped the ball again.
I don't know how she.
Your first mate again.
Okay, how would she even spend money?
I don't want to be paid, to be clear. I'm just saying that doesn't make sense when talking to me.
Okay. How about this? If you
Just stop
succeed-
talking.
If you succeed, you're a hero. If you fail, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna be able to care. So it doesn't matter.
Okay. I also feel like I should let you know, just so you're aware of everything. I could only do this once a day. So we're
Okay,
stuck
cool.
in Telkor for the day.
Cool. Means no hit and run tactics. Got it.
Sorry.
How long does the swooshy swoosh take? Is there swooshy swoosh? Should we be below deck?
I don't.
Caesar wants to be strapped to the front of the ship. They're like, let's go!
Mascot, figurehead, same thing.
She holds
Not
the
beating
tuning fork
allegations.
and smacks it on the railing of the ship. And despite it being a wooden tuning fork, when she smacks it, you hear a distinct tone. There is a kind of ringing that comes off of it. And she
Telkor
closes
is 460 hertz.
she closes her eyes, and it almost looks like vines extend out from her and from the front of the ship, and they go out into the air, and they create this big wide line, and then the line just splits open, and you see a portal into the astral sea and a bright green light just going forward.
Once more.
Permission to traverse the realms, Captain!
Permission granted.
Woo! And at the
Everybody
same
hold on to your spleens.
Yeah, we would have taken time to tie the crew down. Yeah, tie the crew. Anyone who has to be on top.
Okay.
Yeah, she told us about setting up rigging probably, so.
Yeah, and you actually all have she suggested that, but the Endeavor actually does have rigging because it's the same sort of thing you use when you're in the air, like high up in the air. Safety rigging. But as Dev goes through this tear, this is the first time the Bold Endeavor is going into the Astral Sea. You all have been there, but this is the first time the ship is. And so you see the little lanterns that were placed on it before, like at the end of the skip, when the Endeavor was retrofitted to work in the Astral Sea, those lanterns that heretofore have been out, even at night, the lanterns light up as you go into the Astral Sea, and they're the faintest, like, shimmering bubble encapsulates the entirety of the Endeavor as it starts sailing through space along this green line.
Wow.
I should not have smoked that shit.
What
It's a
is
saying. Don't worry about it.
what is the Astral Sea? See, I'm just musing out loud.
It is
Why?
the void between worlds, except it's not really a void. Zora just kind of steps up next to you.
It's like the warp, but less demons.
You can certainly find demons in the Astral Sea. They're not as common as they used to be, although they weren't as common as they used to be, and now they are more common again because everything is shit out here. There is more going on in the Astral Sea than I have seen in the past 3 centuries combined.
Oh. Okay.
And you do see a flurry of activity. There are more lights than there ever have been any of the other times you've seen the Astral Sea. There are these like shimmering specks, like shooting stars going here, there, and everywhere. You actually, in the distance, in a few places, see other ships. None of them seem to be paying you any mind at the moment, but they look much more distinctly like ships that were made to traverse the Astral Sea rather than retrofitted. They actually look very different. They look closer to submarines. There is a frankly kind of frightening amount of activity right now. And it feels weird to just kind of be chugging along this green line that the plane shift has shown you.
All right. All right, everyone. We're going to make sure that we have watches out at all times. Full watch. Keep eye out for threats. Humanoid or otherwise. There's a lot going on here.
There is. Is there anything you would like to do aside from setting the watch? Zora, it's impossible to give an exact time frame for how long it will take to get from one place to another in the Astral Sea. But because, relatively speaking, there's not a whole lot of space between Telkor and the planar realms, she's guessing it'll probably take a couple of hours to get all the way to Telkor.
Oh, I was expecting like 2 days or something like that. All right.
Her name is Zora?
Yeah.
I asked her, like, so is there, like, some sort of, like, elitist, bougie, like, plane tuning fork shop that we can go to, or where'd you get this?
I made it.
Oh, shit.
They are... tuning forks are not the easiest thing to come by. They get rarer depending on where you're trying to go. Tuning forks to death are almost unheard of. And are difficult because the magic is so low. Buntor and Telkor are the easiest ones to get. Undar takes a little bit more trouble because you got to account for the fact that it touches so many of the other planes.
Are there tuning forks for the elemental planes?
Probably. I have not come across them myself, but I don't see why there wouldn't be. There is still some trade that happens between the two.
Oh.
I'm going to try to see if she will fight me.
I am a scientist.
Well, you look like you can fight.
I
You-
make
you don't
sure
wanna
to
touch-
keep my body in shape so that if and when I eventually die, I'm ready for my civic service. But I have no intention of doing any great amount of physical labor until such time.
You don't want to test your metal against the great and powerful Caesar.
The only time my body will be doing anything like raising a sword is after I have perished.
So he's going to, for the next several days, try to instigate her into fighting him, or trying to convince her, maybe like monetarily, if need be, because he's bored and nobody else wants to fight him anymore.
Periodically, Leo will help him by giving him a theme tune.
Eventually, she just stops talking to you. And by the way, this is only this is a couple of hours, not days. But she just kind of turns away from you, pulls out a notebook, and starts writing notes on what she sees in the sea.
Yeah, crap! I turned her into my therapist.
Can I have someone roll me a d20, please? All right. The 6 or so hours it takes to get to Telkor go by without any real incident. You do see a few rather extraordinary sights. A absolutely gigantic astral creature flies over you for a bit, like almost scrapes the top of the mast, but not quite, to the point where it almost creates a shadow over the ship for a bit. It's a little unsettling, but ultimately kind of awe-inspiring.
I know what I do. I call out for Pelly. Just to have a a little FaceTime.
Peli manifests itself, and anyone who's on deck sees that giant manta ray that randomly showed up in the battle with the Shattered Guardian. It remanifests, but rather than just looking like roots and vines, it now looks like it is covered in stardust.
This is Pelag Peleus, or Pelag. I said Peli. It should be Pelag. You can just call him Pelag.
Oh shit! It's the big homie.
Allie,
Pelag.
What's up, Penny?
Plaggy.
Pelag Peleus.
It's my pal, Plaggy.
What's up, Pythagoras?
Don't listen to them.
Hi, man.
What did you do to befriend a creature like that?
Magic.
It is smart enough to know when people are suffering, and it saw me help some of those people.
Oh, I thought you were suffering.
Fascinating. And Peleg spends some of the time just like sort of doing aerial tricks around and over the ship, which gets people very excited. But eventually,
Did I have a book I was reading, or did I finish it? Remember, I got a book from somewhere.
Yes,
I think I might have.
I think you finished it. Yeah, because remember, it as soon as you've turned the last page, it went and closed.
Oh yeah.
And it disappeared.
And I got like a flat boot upgrade or something.
Yep. But eventually the green line terminates and another tear opens in the astral sea. And you see just bright, almost blinding white on the other side of it. That looks unpleasant. You get used to it.
What's it smell like?
It doesn't really smell like anything. What does a snowstorm smell like?
Snow.
Pain.
Cold.
Yeah.
That's fate. That's tactile.
When your nose is cold, you smell pain.
But as you continue through, the sound becomes louder. It's not deafening. You can hear, you can speak, but there is wind that kicks up as you go through the other side of this tear. And you see a rather sprawling city covered in snow. And there is a macabre beauty to the capital of the Winter Court. Blustering winds immediately assault you as the Endeavor exits the portal, and a harsh chill quickly follows. The view is no less astounding, as the city of Ferristenin is overrun with undead, and no one seems to care. Icebound skeletons take the tow line of the Endeavor and help Dev settle against the wind. As you lower to the ground, a blue-skinned zombie catches the end of the gangplank and anchors it, and it helps Zora, who immediately hops up onto it, down onto the ground. She catches her footing, nods in thanks, and pats the zombie on the shoulder. Zombie gives her a little salute in return. Once she has both feet on the ground, she turns to the Endeavor. I will take my leave of you, Captain. Best of luck with your adventures, and tell Lady Venesk that I don't know her anything anymore.
Will do. Thank you. Yeah.
Certainly.
Thank you for guiding us.
She does a little about face and marches off.
Yeah.
Welcome
So
to the seat of the Winter Court.
Look at the zombie.
Wait,
What's up?
have we been here?
Not in this campaign.
Or in the last one.
Oh,
You never actually
we were,
made it to the city.
We were like at a village or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is the court of the winter. The winter. Wait, what was it called?
The seat of the Winter Court.
The seat. It's not the court of the seat. The court of the seat of the
Yes.
winter court.
Yes, bro.
Not cult. Sometimes I just start. I'm just like I can't. I don't know how to say it. It just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. So you're in Ferristenin, capital city of the Winter Court. How are we doing this?
This is not where we want to be. We want to be at the Grove.
At some point, probably not tonight, but I want to leave this in there for Liz to have a note for it later. I will try to talk to the zombies and the skeletons about workers' rights and if they're happy being, dead.
They nod.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they cannot speak because zombies and skeletons. But
They don't have tongues.
when asked, are you happy with your position, they all just nod. Some of them shrug and nod.
Is this not slavery at this point? Feels more evil than slavery.
I think it's like organ donation. I think they decide on this when they're alive.
Do you guys get to rest at some point?
They shrug and nod.
It's just like you do this for 100 years and you get to heaven.
Yuri pops out from Shion's shadow. Have you considered maybe asking a living person who can speak?
I
Yeah,
mean,
but they'll just give us the propaganda version of it.
yeah, exactly. I want to hear it from the people,
The people
from the
don't
proletariat.
speak.
Wait, that's not. Wait, damn it! I'm getting my socialism and communism confused.
So the last time we were in Telkor, we didn't have a ship that could fly, right? But now we can just be like,
Are there
Bye.
Are there air traffic control laws in Telkor? If it's gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be Andar, but followed closely by Telkor.
The thought occurred to me that TSA is run by undead and skeletons and stuff, and it's probably just as bad.
And you did use Proletariat, right? Just so you know.
Okay, and it's like, damn, I thought I did.
There doesn't seem to be any guardrails or restrictions. You don't see any other airships. The place you landed it's just kind of an open area, like not a courtyard, but just like a plain.
We were guided here by the Unseelie court, right?
Correct.
We probably want to like not insult her by just flying off. We probably want to like the audience with her, say thank you, pass on that message from our guide.
Would the Unseelie?
She said tell Vanesk with all his mom that I don't owe her anything anymore.
Oh.
Who's Vanesk?
With all his mom, the dragon.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you went complete robot for in the second half there, so I was just like, Vanesk. Okay. So we don't owe a favor to the Winter Court?
Doesn't seem like it.
We
I
should
think
probably
everybody
go to the Dragon City then. This just feels like a place where we don't want to do a social faux pas. That's all I'm saying.
Well, do you still have that coin?
And you could say it. This is somewhere you don't want Caesar to be.
Because you can probably just be like, "Hey, we're good now," and then the coin will like poof or something.
True. I already forgot the guide's name again. I'm very terrible.
Zora.
Zora.
Like, damn it! I rely on you to remember names, and I'm terrible at it.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze the coin again. Vanesk, we have safely made it into Telkor. Zora says that she no longer owes you anything, and I don't think you owe us anything either.
Oh. Marvelous. Well, welcome back to Telkor. Safe travels. Be careful.
Thank you.
Tell
You
her,
too.
ask her if we should just leave.
Oh, just one last question. Is there like any laws about flying airships in Telkor?
No. Mostly because we don't tend to get airships here. You're gonna get a lot of questions, but I don't think there should be any specific issues.
All right. Thank you. We'll swing by before we leave Telkor so you can say hi to your daughter.
Wonderful.
Where's the Dragon City again?
I'm trying to pull up a map of Telkor, and I've forgotten how Foundry works now with the making a map.
Did I show you my Space Marine Lego minifigure, Jim?
No, we're blind.
Oh,
It
I
must be
forgot.
magical darkness.
Sorry.
It must be magical darkness.
Turn off token vision.
All right, I'm gonna
This is
chase
advanced
Jim.
dark.
Gonna chase Jim.
Yo,
So,
what'd I say? Northwest?
y'all are currently down here.
Yeah.
I've been here in a
So
while.
This is where Vanesk is. This is where Alberk is.
yep.
Are we
so
gonna go
yeah,
talk to Allberg?
That's why we're here.
Okay.
Bam, bam. Hey, it's only 50 feet away.
Wham,
This
bam,
is not to
shamwam.
scale.
Yo, Nin.
Whoa,
Yeah?
sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh god, why are there zombies everywhere?
Yeah, don't sweat it, bro. We getting the fuck out of here.
They're workers.
Don't worry, we'll free you later.
I don't. Okay.
Whether you want it or not.
It's like I feel like you should probably do research into that before you commit.
It's like the meme. It's just like, will we ever see you again? It's like, no, you're just filler characters.
Alright. Onward and outward.
Well, sailing in a winter wonderland.
Now I
Meanwhile, it's
will
like fucking Siberia. Sorry.
it is a little weird because it is a winter wasteland is the only way you can really think to describe it, but that is not to say that it is devoid of life. You see dire wolves, you see, snowy rabbits and all manner of magical creatures. You notice on the ground a couple of like roving bands of ghouls and such here and there, but nothing seems to take notice of you in the air. Clearly this is not something that happens very often. I somehow forgot that like, oh, you're just gonna fly the Endeavor over, and I had this whole like encounter chart, and it's like you're not gonna find a magical coin on the ground from the air. Anyway.
Like, look, it's a giant coin the size of a house. Let's go investigate.
I was considering getting out and exploring the zombie city, but I'm like, I feel like we're here, so we would just go.
Yeah, and we gotta this is the first time in a while we have like 9 things to do after this. So
All right. It takes you, trying to think, flying through the air, oh my god.
it's our route.
We learned from the wisest Avatar Aang, on how to map our routes through the land.
It's like you're fired as the navigator.
We let Caesar drive.
We passed that tree that looks like a person 5 times.
It does take you the rest of the day to get to the edge of the Amiran Woods. I will say, the Amiran Woods are incredibly densely packed. You're not getting the Endeavor through there, and flying above it, it just looks like a green carpet.
All right, bring out the fire bombs. We'll get to Albark the easy way.
Holy shit! I was not expecting you to end that sentence.
Albark will see us or die.
There's no way to land a ship anywhere, like even on the edge of the island, so we have to like land on the edge of the lake and go across.
No, you can land like on the island. It's just like on the beach.
All right.
Caesar's gonna jump off like one of those like those the Air Force guys that just jump out of planes. Just like, see you on the ground, losers. And he just jumps off.
It's 10d6 damage.
I got a glider.
He does have a glider.
All right. Shion will be practical and take the practical way down.
Sorry. Shit.
I think we're gonna leave it there for the night as you step into the Amiran Woods.
Just go in through the top.
Shion's just like trying to make sure like he's completely presentable, and then Yori is just like, okay, all right, just do I look good?
Yep, you look fine as always.
I don't think the tree's gonna be upset by your clothing.
Probably not. I just want to, be respectful.
As long as you're not wearing like wood armor, I feel like that's just like, I've slain your brethren and I wear it as my armor.
I don't think he would be bothered by that.
I think it's pretty hard to bother Albark.
I can see all the pores in your face, Jim.
I can't because he's completely. Okay, now you're being abducted or
Sweet
ascending. One of the
Jesus.
two.
Just like inner
I'm ready.
peace.
I'm ready, Lord.
He's been chosen.
All
Told
right.
Liz earlier because I was driving her from work and I was like, "Fuck cars! All my homies hate cars." And is Jim? Oh, I didn't know Jim was still there. I looked frozen.
Yeah,
So I looked at. I was like waiting for someone to come. I was like, "Caesar's going to break some sort of mode of transport today." And barring that, I'm gonna break someone.
Speaking of snacks, why does that shit look like Neapolitan ice cream?
What?
The mat, it looks like delicious.
It.
As you're colorblind.
It's.
Okay,
I mean, I see where he's coming from. I know where he's coming from.
I don't mean literally Neapolitan
Yeah,
ice
it's
cream.
like different colors.
Okay.
It's meant to denote where you can get from where. So, like, Telkor, you can get to the Shadowfell. Unthar, you can get to the Earth plane, the air plane, the water plane, and the Underdark.
What about this dark, shadowy place over here? You don't want to go there. Chaos. That's.
I think it's called Chouse.
Aren't those the
Chaos.
things you you rescue in Sonic games?
Somehow that's also the first thing I think of, even though I don't play Sonic games. Somehow I
What?
knew that. Somehow that's what I thought of.
Ciao.
They're like weird, like little pet things in Sonic games.
That's how you spell chaos in Warhammer 40k.
So
Yeah,
just-
that's how.
How you spell
Yeah,
chaos?
that's how you spell chaos.
I was just being
I.
stupid.
My mind was like, wait, is that not how it's spelled?
No.
Zoom all the way out. See, the Far
Shallows.
Realms also encapsulates all of this like blank space around the world. It's really
How
big.
do we get to this color?
That's the Astral Sea.
Far Realms are beyond the Astral Sea.
I want to go here.
No.
Specifically there. Oh, no, wait, no. I want to go in between the I, the A, the hole, the A hole.
And suddenly I regret all of my choices.
No, you should only regret 80% of them.
I keep like trying every time we hang out with Jim to like it's like all bright and everything, and I'm like I want to catch it like right when it starts like getting darker, and then like every time I do that, I'm just like I look over, and I'm like son of a bitch, I missed it. It's all black, damn it.
The shadow has overtaken me. Ah, shit.
See your glasses.
Can you?
Yep,
I
or a
can't.
reflection in them. we can see your monitor in your
kind of
glasses.
ruined it.
Yeah, you can see
Our headliners video is quite good.
I haven't watched it yet. I started watching the first one and then I forgot, and then I want to finish it before I go on to the next one.
And the repo video that's going to come out soon is going to be really funny.
The Invisible Man just picking you up. Like
What?
help!
What in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Talking about traffic.
Shitty commutes.
and work.
I finally understand why so many people hate other people now.
Took you this
understood.
long?
Yeah, I thought no.
I have my own reasons for hating people. I just understand other people's hatred now.
You understood road rage for the first time?
I mean, not road rage so much. It's just like this is ridiculous. I hate this. I hate everybody. Just go home.
And I was like,
That's not
that's
road
literally what they're doing. It's 5:00. People are going home.
I just kept thinking of Jim and just like, fuck cars. All my homies hate cars.
Walkable cities for life.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jim, if you want to if you want to make a short music, it has to be a sort of music that can work at 30 seconds or 3 minutes.
Okay. I'll make a 30-second loop that can be multiplied times 10. Wait, that's not how seconds work.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Uh,
if it loops too hard, then it's going to be really annoying in the longer
that.
shorts.
So do that.
so
So this is what the skeletons do when there's no skeleton war going on.
Caesar, do you want to talk about something?
It was a reference to a joke that I just realized nobody else gets, and I feel really old now.
I was hoping that Caesar just fought an entire war off screen. We're just like,
I guess it's a Tumblr thing or something, but people are like, "Man, I can't wait to die so I can join the skeleton war." Then everybody just started gathering, and he's like, "Yeah, skeleton war." And I feel really old now.
okay.
So I understand and it's funny and I like the characters obviously, but I have to say this because I'm really proud of it. The way Ferris Denon actually works is the denizens. It's like you have a civil service duty, like joining the Peace Corps or you have to do 4 years in the military, that kind of thing. Except in Ferris Denon, you can choose to not to what's the word? Not divert.
Convert.
Put off.
Defer.
Defer. You can choose to defer your civil service until after you die.
Oh,
Which-
yeah.
so- Most people
I
tend
knew
to
it
do
was
that.
something like that. I knew it was something like that. I just didn't know what the rules were, and I think my biggest question is like, is that forever, or do they just like have a set amount of time and then they get to die for real?
That was the thing last game, right? I think I remember you telling us.
Yeah, Ferris Denon's has this city
Yeah,
has
yeah.
existed the whole time. Y'all never actually went into it. You met a bunch of Dampier who lived there and dropped them off on the edge of town.
I would
That's
very much like to know more about Zombie City and maybe go have an adventure there. But we have to save the world, or I don't remember what we're doing.
See, this is the thing that like we're not gonna do it because we're gonna do Starfinder, and I'm probably not gonna want to come back to this world after Starfinder. But if we were gonna do another D&D campaign, my next and last idea for Altharn would actually center in this realm. I was planning to do the next one in Telkor. Because there's a whole like history of mutually assured destruction between the Fey courts that I think would be interesting to pursue. But
Yeah, I kind of want to mess around. Like, I'm still gonna do like the third campaign is gonna be this big thing. I might mess around with the idea of doing like long adventure / short campaigns, like 3 to 5 level sort of campaigns, just to kind of like flesh out smaller sections of the universe.
That'd be cool.
I already have an idea for what we're gonna do for Starfinder, and I'm really, really, really excited for it. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Oh, yep.
we had that whole conversation and then you never actually told me.
Cause I'm gonna wait. It's gonna be a surprise. But I'm even gonna like do a voice and shit,
Oh my god.
or
I'm
try
gonna be a
to.
robot.
I thought for a moment you were gonna say I already have an idea for the campaign I'm gonna GM.
No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Like, no. I don't play your games.
uh,
That was a
so
good DM.
Jim and Manny co-DM.
Jesus.
Right, you do
Christ.
literally all the work, and I'll take credit for it. I'll be executive producer, executive DM.
The issue is that's also my role.
It's like, what do
That's
you
our
mean you
problem.
didn't do your part?
We're the like the two idiots in class that got put together for the group project.
Like,
And
I
now
assumed
everybody-
you
Finish
were
the
gonna
slides.
do
I
it.
thought you were gonna do the slides.
I
Then
assumed you were going to do the homework.
Liz and I, as players, just keep suggesting ourselves, and we're just DMing the games for ourselves anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
I saw something that said, like, why can't I have like a like, why can't I DM myself? And
I've
then
been
he's
told
like,
this is writing.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
It's called just writing a story.
I saw something earlier. Just a weird segue. I just thought it was funny. It was a meme I saw. It was if I call you daddy, it's because you disappoint me like my actual father.
All right, so
All right, peace, y'all.
bye.
Bye.